Managing editor of the Albany Times Union's Capitol Bureau and Investigations. Brendan, thank you. A second-generation governor born into political life, discussed by some as a future presidential possibility, fallen from the political apex. How do you measure this collapse?
It's really something. You know, internally in the newsroom this evening, we were remarking that it was the biggest collapse of a governor in a generation here. He was certainly on top of his game, you know, a year ago on top of the mountain. And he said something too, though, Shep, in something that you just played, a clip where he said he didn't understand that the lines had been redrawn. But Governor Cuomo redrew those lines. He signed into law the sexual harassment standards that were elevated in 2018, 2019 for what sort of conduct is acceptable and the steps for punishment. So I think for him to say he didn't understand and attribute it to generational and cultural breakdowns in communication, it falls short for a lot of people.
He didn't address today the allegation that he reached under her shirt and touched her over her bra. At the same time, the Albany County Sheriff said today that he's still moving forward with the criminal part of all of this into Brittany Camiso's groping allegations. Is this now the biggest threat to him, I guess, legally speaking?
Potentially it is. You know, remember, there's 3 investigations still left. The Assembly and their impeachment investigation, which could certainly move forward, or they could hedge that and end it with issuing a report that stops short of impeachment, but sustains or doesn't sustain whatever conduct has been alleged. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn, that investigation is still active, although it seems to have lost some steam. But the Albany County Sheriff and the Albany County District Attorney are not going to allow someone, they said, to resign their way out of criminal exposure. So they will move forward with their investigation, and it's something that the governor, I'm sure, has in the back of his mind right now.
You know that Capitol as well as anyone, and here's the question that keeps going through my mind. Are we in a position now where leaders of this state can not pursue things further and survive themselves politically? Because for a lot of women I know, and advocates for a lot of women, which that's a lot of people, for that bunch, I've heard today this isn't enough for them.
Indeed, you're right. And I think that's where over the next several weeks, a lot of the debate is going to take place because again, someone resigns. Do we then stop our investigation of this person, not prevent them from running for elected office again? Or do we do our job? But the debate will also be what Cuomo said today. Is it going to cause such a distraction, and will it waste millions of dollars to go through something that's inevitable? He has resigned, and ultimately impeachment would be to remove him from office. This was not unexpected, you know, and when Melissa DeRosa, the secretary to the governor, resigned on Sunday night abruptly, that sort of signaled that she may be heading for the exits, but, you know, before he did. And she was with him today, by the way, in New York. She had accompanied him on the trip to Manhattan to deliver his remarks.
From can he survive the year to a week and done? Stunning, really, in its speed.